Hello everybody. This is the second part from Michael's question. It is the main hinge of a heavy-duty safe, and I think this hinge is probably also the trickiest part to model in a sub-D modeler. So I will start. By the way, I put a link to a picture of the model in the description, just in case you want to finish it. And it is a nice thing to model in Modo. Okay, I start with a circle in top view with 12 edges and make it 100 by 100 millimeters and center it in the middle. Then I bevel it in by about 50 millimeters, half. Delete this. Then I move this off the center by minus 300 on the X and plus 300 on the Z. Now I can go to duplicate radial array, count of 4 around the Y. Action center is origin and click in the viewport. We don't need this one. And we don't need these. And this. Delete. And we don't need these. And I will just start drawing out the shape of this hinge. It is a typical of my 2D to 3D approaches, so Z key like here, then Z key down here, Z key again, bring it up to here, select both, Z key again to about here, and this one Z key to here. Good. Before I forget it, I want to cut in additional edges here. Let's get rid of the helix, Shift C again, cut through here, Shift click through here, Shift click through here, Shift click through here, just to protect the roundings here. Next we need Z. I don't need this one. And then I select this vertex here and bevel it with a round level of 2, about to here. And then I bevel this in. Let's see, yes, here. Drop the tool and delete these ones. Now we can straighten this here, R key and Z, and bring it to about here. We can always change this, but now I think I need to bring in the grid so I can see we have 2, 4, between here only 3, so this needs to be further down, W key. Now we have 2, 3, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yes, about so. Does not have to be 100%. Okay, now I can remove this here. Let's see. Good. And let's start with the obvious ones. I move this to here. Now I can bridge these two and these two and these two. It will become much more clear in a moment what I'm doing here. So now let's see. I will put in the polygon in here, 26 edges. We should be able to make it all quads, and I will speed this up a bit in the video. Okay, now let's see how this looks. We seem to have some orphan vertex in here. Let's get rid of that. But other than that, it looks good. Okay, next I will straighten these here. R key and straighten this here. Like so. Okay, now I put in Shift C, two edges in here, middle mouse button, like so, middle mouse button about here, and another one here. We can always move them. Now I select an edge in here, one in here, one in here, Alt C with the count of 3 and symmetry, and bring this to about here. Good. Next, I get rid of the grid, select all these, Shift X, and move it up about 150 millimeters. It's still a massive hinge. Okay, now I can select, let's see, first I want to get rid of all these polygons. Delete. And then I select all these polygons, these ones, then Shift up arrow to expand the selection. Then I can bevel this, bevel it down a bit, maybe minus 20 millimeters. This is just to make it look a bit more interesting. Then I can select these polygons and this one, delete. Now let's have a look how this looks in sub D. Not so bad. And I can now put in edges here and here, but only two, like so, and then two edges around here. Now I can select these polygons here, Shift up arrow and delete, and do the same on this side. Shift up arrow and delete. Now let me see we have here 24 edges. Okay, go to this view, select a cylinder. I try with 12 edges. We still can go to 16 if it doesn't work out. We have 3 edges in here. So I make this maybe 200 by 200 millimeters. And I want to see the grid again. A bit higher up, like so. B for bevel, bevel this in. About 100, why not? And delete. Now top view, A key, W, and bring this down to here. Yes, good. Shift X and bring it up to here. Yes. Now we can perspective, go to polygon mode, select these 3 polygons, delete them, get rid of the grid, top view. Now we need I put in 2 edges in here, quite on the outside, maybe 1%, like so. Then I put an edge in here and another one in here, and then we need 2 more. I can put them in like this. Shift click here, shift click here, do the same here, shift click and shift click, like so. Now we should have 24 edges here also. So let's select these 24, select these and bridge them together. Now how does this look? That looks quite good. So I can now and edges in here, Alt C. That looks quite nice. Now I use this part here. Go to the side view, Control copy, N for a new mesh, Control V, put this in this new mesh and bring it over to here, W, rotate it by 180 degrees. Yes, like so. W again. To about here. Top view. Bring this over to here. Yeah, not bad. And now I can Control X, this one, go back to the original mesh, Control V, perspective, and it needs some more adjustment. W key, like so, perspective. I think I move it a bit away, W, because, you know, this is all eyeballed and it's not 100% precise, but you can take more time for yourself. So it is good enough to talk about the principle. So bridge these, good. Now I can remove this one and let's see how this looks. That's a bit long, so we make it a bit shorter. W key, like so. Yes, and I would like to bring this part here much more over to this side here. So side view again. First I select these edges here, W key, bring them down to here. Then I can select all these here, W, bring it closer to the other one, select all these, W key, bring it even further to here, like so. Then we can select these here, W, and move it closer to here. Let's see how this looks. That looks not so bad. Good. Next we do the hinges, and for that I also use this here. So select this, Control copy, go to the empty mesh, Control V, top view, W key, and bring it to about here, like so. Perspective. Now I can use this part, Z key, now we have the hinges for the other side. So I can copy this, Control copy, Control V, W key, top view again, and this needs to be turned around. W to about here, and this area can be a bit longer, like so. Good. Perspective, side view needs to be put down, W. Yeah, about so. Good. Now we make the other hinge, which is not as long as this one, but it has two sides. Delete. Now I go to duplicate, mirror over the X, apply. I can bring this closer, W key, like so. Now select these middle edges, R key, and go to vertex, merge automatic, 26 merged, sounds good. Perspective, let's see how this looks. Now we bring everything into the first mesh. Top view, and yeah, make this part here a bit longer. W to about here, like so. Now I select everything and go to duplicate, mirror over to Z, apply, and be sure we don't have merge vertices on, otherwise you can be certain something would merge together. And you see now the advantage of highlighting one part when you are completely off any axis, because the highlighted ones remain, and we can now put this one to the right position, which is about here. So select this arc key again, 0, and vertex merge automatic, 30 merged, good, we don't need this. And I will not put in the screws and all the stuff. This should be possible for everyone who followed my tutorials. This is finished. I will just render it. Now let's see how it looks. Maybe here we need to have an additional edge in, otherwise it will not look right. About here. Same will be true here. Put one in. Yeah, now it looks much better. Okay, I go to the Render tab, A key to bring it into view. Make this render window a bit bigger. And take the same material as before and the same environment as before. And here is our finished hinge. So I will make a render, and that's it. I didn't close things like this here. I mean, this is trivial, everyone can do it, but I think you got the idea about how to model such a hinge in Modo. So thanks for watching. Take care and have fun modeling with Modo. See you some other time. Bye bye.